This is Toy Projectile Launcher Test. So, pretty much, well, I have this 3-shot. Pull the thingy, and then press the thingy, and then it thingy. What just happened? And then I have another, but that doesn't matter. I also have this thingy where you pull the thingy, press the thingy. It's only a single thingy, and I don't want to lose this thingy because I only have like 2 of these thingies. Well, I have 2 of these thingies, but that's not the thingy that I don't want to lose. Well, I don't want to lose anything, but especially not this because, like, well, I don't even know what the second one is. But I have this thingy, which, and then that. So I'll show you an actual action. So you put a dart in the thingy, the magazine, and then you put the thingy in, and then you pull it back, fire once. And then if I had another dart, just, that's how it works. Okay, so what happens next after that is that, well, I also have this thingy, which is, and then it does that. I have another of the thingy, but like I really don't know where the other of the thingy went. Well, actually, well, I have a thingy here, and I have a thingy here. I can't find the other thingy, like the other full thingy. I can only find these other plastic toys. Well, then I have this thing, but I'm not going to use it because it's giant and annoying. But I have these pieces, and then I also have this, where, oh, well, you have a dart, and then you prime it with this thingy, and then shoot. So, I'm going to do a test with law and law against the one, the only law. So, pretty much, see that giant orange thing? That's the target. It is. It goes as follows. 2 points. Bouncing off the wall and into the bucket. 1 point. Through this. 5 points. So, what's going to happen? I have 3 darts in the projectile launcher, like the toy projectile launcher, and then I have 3 darts ready for the slingshot. Slingshot settings are being adjusted, and now it's time for the first shot from the Nerf Triad EX3 Elite White Edition. Miss! That is 0 points. That ain't good. So now, we have 1 shot from the slingshot. And the slingshot gets 1 malfunction point because it malfunctions. So that malfunction point means every round it gets another try. If it fails. That was way off, but it did not fail in any way, shape, or form. 0 points to both. Now, it's time for the Triad EX3's second try. Miss! So now, here's another. 0, 0. Now, slingshot gets 2 points by hitting the bucket. That means 2-0 slingshot. And now, the Triad EX3 gets a 3rd chance. And is so hard, it misses again. 0 points. And now, With my test yesterday, the slingshot was much worse, and the triad was much better. Here goes, third try. Too weak from the slingshot. And that is considered a win. 2-0. Slingshot! So the slingshot in round games gets 1 point. Woo! Yeah, each round is worth 1 point. Pretty much. Each gets 2. But I don't have enough. Exactly. I only have 3. So I'll have to fire the same dart twice. But here goes. Slingshot versus Nerf gun. The Mega Big Shot and Strike Nerf. Nerf and Strike Mega Big Shock. To be specific. But here goes. It hits! 2 points to the Mega Big Shot. Big Shock. I can't even talk. And this. Okay. Here goes. Slingshot. Is everything ready for the slingshot? Slingshot is ready. Oh, it's just a Jolt skin, but the Jolt skin didn't do well. Ow. Oh, that's where my other recon went. Mark II went. Okay. Polyro. Mega Big Shock. And now, 'tis time for the Mega Big Shock's second round. It gets it in the bucket from the top, equaling 1 more point. 3-0 Mega Big Shock. Except if the slingshot can blow us all away and get somehow the Mega Dart into the hole, the Mega Big Shock has won. And it cannot. It does not get a single point. And that means it is now 1 point slingshot, 1 point Nerf. So, I have the hammer shot. Dang it, I didn't angle this well. Okay, but I have the hammer shot, 5 darts in it, 3 Zuru X shot, and 2 Nerf Elite darts. And same with the slingshot. Starting with the Nerf Zombie Strike Hammer Shot. Here goes. First shot. Hits the bucket as far as I know. That means 2 to the hammer shot. Slingshot. With all systems ready. Gets. Whoa. That will be counted as a slingshot failure. Because the wing is off. I think. Yep, the wing was angled. Let's try that again. Slingshot misses. Gets too hard of a shot to get 0 points with the hammer shots 2. Here goes the hammer shot second time. Hits the bucket again. 4 points to the hammer shot. This keeps going on. Hammer shot is going to get a nice high score. That is an angle. Let's see. Fixing each one. Crossbow, slingshot, whatever the hell you want to call it. Gets way too off on the angle. 0 points. This will be very hard to redeem except if the hammer shot fails, and the hammer shot doesn't really fail. Another 2-point shot. 6 to the hammer shot. Wow, very impressive showing. Here goes, and that hits the top of the bucket, equaling 2 points, even though it does not hit the front. It hit the bucket. 2 points. And here's the hammer shots, 4th round. Whoa, that was hard to see, but I believe it went wall, side of it, off. That means 1 point. Because if it's the wall, anything, it's 1 point. That means, what can the slingshot get? 7 points to the hammer shot, 2 points to it. Whoa. That is a severe angle on the bow arms. Now, let the dart hit under the table. So let's try that again. That went astray, but it seemed like a maintenance issue. We're just testing to see if it's a maintenance issue. It was probably a maintenance issue. This is not going to be worth any points. This is testing. Yes, that does not matter. Everything is fine, aside from the fact for the slingshot that it is losing by a ton. Hammer shot, final round. Misses! Nearly hits, just bounces off the wall a tiny bit. And as you can see, that dart bent a tiny bit while in the hammer shot. And now it is the slingshot's time to shine. They are checking every little detail for the slingshot. Let's see what it can get. That must have been some malfunction. It is at its highest form right now. At a very strong rate. Let's try that again. Makes it into the bucket from the wall, equaling just 3 points. And that means it loses. 7-3, hammer shot. 2-1, Nerf. So, now the retaliator is being loaded with 3 0x shot darts and 3 Nerf Elite darts in an alternating pattern. And the same will be for the slingshot, for the crossbow. So, first dart fired from the retaliator. Hits on point. I know it kind of isn't fair how I have a stock, but who cares? I don't. So, retaliator, 2 points. Very strong. Now, testing on the crossbow being done. Weird. Every time it shoots this way, it's thin. Okay. Since that awards 1 point to the crossbow because of its other try. Maintenance failure. Not maintenance failure. Maintenance figured something out. Here's the retaliator, round 2. Miss! As far as I can see. Wish I was professionalistic enough to have like one of those other cameras so I could actually see what happened. But I don't have one of those. So I'll deal. 0x shot dart. Weird. Very weird. We are trying again. Crossbow, or whatever the hell this thing is. Just getting another shot. 2 points. But, I don't know. 2 points. Because of the maintenance failures, it still gets 2 points, I should say. Retaliator, third round. That seemed to have hit the wall and then barely skimmed the bucket. And that's what I'm calling it as. That is 1 point to the Retaliator to tie everything up. Now, the Tinker Crossbow gets obstructed. Like, actually, it got obstructed. The other times I was actually being serious, too. And, by my hand, it got obstructed. That was the second round, and it missed. It was too weak. So that's what we're calling it at. The Retaliator, round 4. Misses. The Zuru dart, too, I think is weird. But now, Nerf Elite Dart. Crossbow is getting checked, getting tightened, and getting shot. Weakly. It seems second try is at hand. And that one shot too hard. That means the crossbow is still at 3 points with the Retaliator, as far as I know, at the same. The Retaliator missed! Missed! Well, then again, it's an Elite Dart. And that's in the 5th round. 3-3. This has not been very eventful. What? That went like the most off course I've ever seen. Let's try that. Gets into the bucket. Really not sure if that hit the wall or not. So we are calling a 1.5 point. That means 4.5 points to the crossbow. Final Retaliator round. Makes it from the wall in. 4 points. This is insane. We'll do this all in one take. Let's take this last gun. Misses. Gets another try. And then we're doing a tiebreaker. And it misses. So, now we have, what we will do is 1 shot. One shot. To do the tiebreaker. First shot. Hits. That will be for the win, except if hit. That is again a tie. This is insane. We're doing a redo. Here goes. If this ties, it goes to Nerf. A solid hit on the front. And a miss. This gets one final chance to show itself. And there's only one way it can win. But that's only been achieved one gun. And that was like super far off. So that means it goes to Nerf. Nerf is the winner.